Hi, Father Ian Van Heusen here. So I'm at Seek 2019, and whenever I'm in this college environment, working with college students at ECU Newman, I'm always aware of the fact that I fell away from the faith in college. For me, the faith, I fell away at my senior year of high school through college, and I often think, what would have made an effective evangelization for when I was going through that period? I mean, I did come back to the faith towards the end of college and kind of was reignited when I went through my own tragedies in my own life and had to work through some things. But I often reflect upon that experience and trying to reach out to folks, because the big important thing, the church needs to be more focused on evangelization. We need to step outside of our comfort zone and kind of meet people where they're at. And they can say, well, hey, Father, you need to go around campus, you need to do more. Well, the challenge is right now as a priest is I have a lot of obligations. There's a lot of things I have to take care of. So I need to equip the students, and hopefully what I'm hoping to do is, I'm pretty sure we're going to do it, is bring missionaries, and they're going to do that work of evangelization where they're going to parties, where they're mingling with people. But there's three principles that I think the focus is going to bring to ECU Newman and why I'm excited about bringing them. The first is sound doctrine. The Focus missionaries are immersed in awesome theology. They have the best speakers in the country that come to these conferences, that do their formation every summer. I mean, actually, I'm jealous. They have better speakers sometimes than I even had in seminary. And they're formed by some of the best minds in this country. There's so much powerful talent that's being poured into Focus. So Focus has sound doctrine. They're going to be able to bring that to our campus. The other thing is spiritual friendships. And what they're going to do is they're going to reach out to students. They're going to be meeting with them one-on-one, doing that discipleship, that mentoring, which is incredibly important. And then what they're going to do is they're going to form small groups. And in those small groups, forming and having those spiritual friendships where you hold each other accountable, where you're walking day by day. Because what I've started to realize, I've seen it a lot, is we can have a lot of good ideas, we can have a lot of good intent, but it's the day-to-day friendships and relationships that are going to really form us as to what's central and what's vital. And then finally, the third principle is spiritual conversation. I know as a young man, I was thirsting to have conversations about the more important things of life, but that doesn't come naturally. It doesn't happen at a bar. Sometimes it might happen after a few drinks, but that's not going to be fruitful. What it really has to be, it has to be intentional. And so the missionaries are going to bring all of that to ECU Newman. That's our hope. So that's why we're partnering with Focus. So I'm excited. Enjoying this conference, experiencing a lot of inspiration, getting to connect with some of the best minds around the country and talk about evangelization, talk about what the Holy Spirit is doing and how the Holy Spirit is going to work through the church to proclaim the victory of Jesus Christ over sin and death, because that's the core of everything. We're proclaiming Jesus Christ. Amen.